Hey guys, Kid Guru here, and I'm on the news site at weurl.com, and this is actually our URL shortener site that we just released. Again, it's at weurl.com or .net or even .info, whatever you want to head to. Um, and some people have been asking, this ad right here, which I have, is called Pamela for Skype. Now, that's essentially what this video is going to be about today. But we've had this on a couple of our sites, adrianstech as well. And people are just wondering, what is Pamela? Exactly what does it do? And I'm going to show you today. So after you click the link, I'll bring you over here to the downloads. And Pamela is a really awesome app. And they're a sponsor of us. Currently, I've been talking to the CEO of Pamela. His name is Dick. I can't pronounce the last name. It's German, I believe. But I've talked to him via Skype because I have a Skype account and his site at pamela-systems.com, or you can just head over to WeURL and find that there if you want to check out the site and download it. They have a free trial version which has its limits, but it has the basic stuff, Skype recording, but it only does it for 15 minutes max. It doesn't have automatic call recording, but it does have a couple of features. I currently have the professional account. That's because thanks to the CEO who sent me a free copy because of sponsorship, of course. But I want to talk to them. I want to talk about them not even because they're a sponsor, but they're a really really great app. I was using the basic version before I even contacted them about sponsorship, and it was awesome. And now I'm using it to record the podcast and everything. So the standard version is at $14.95. I think the pricing is just a little bit more when you actually go through. Maybe I think $20, and the Pro version's $29.95, or you can pay in euro. They do accept PayPal, and even if you get the freeware, you may want to feel free to donate to them. It is really a great app. And currently they have it only for Windows. For your Mac users, I believe he said that they're trying to get it. Nothing too soon in the future, but if they do somehow get a version out, they will push it, of course, to Mac. And Linux is kind of out of the question right now, he said, but he said they'll be looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure you can check out the forums that they have. Okay, so as I was saying, they have a couple features. They have something called PamFax, which is totally separate, and Pamela, which is a total add-on for Skype, and runs in your tasks menu right here. And it has call notes, call forwarding, call recording, auto chat reply. So if I'm set to away on Skype, for example, if I change my status to away, when somebody messages me, it would give them an auto message like Kid Guru is currently away for whatever reason I want to put. Now, if you get the Pro account, you can get video recording and chat recording. I can actually log the chats, which is really useful for meetings. Video recording's cool. Haven't used it yet. I've tried it once as a test. Worked pretty well. Podcasting system. Currently going to try and integrate this along with blogging system, which allows you to actually integrate it with your RSS feed on your blog, and as soon as that, it'll publish it out. But I like to edit my podcast, obviously. So let's go take a look at the interface for Skype. I mean, Pamela, I should say. Okay, so you have your interface right here. Here's all my recordings I currently have. I have voicemails. It tracks voicemails as well. And a couple, and your actual Skype voicemails. There's two separate things. So if you're currently away, what will happen is if you set up your voicemail, pick it up, and it'll pick up the call and say that you're currently away. A voice will play for you, and then it'll record your message. It'll play a beep, and they record a message, and it'll save it for you. So you do have to have this running with Skype, and it integrates right here nicely. Just when you fire up Skype along with Pamela, it will get your connection. Okay, so Pamcasting is what I was talking about. It's your integration with the podcasting and blogging, same thing. You can integrate with both. You can add some personalization to your contact lists. So you can add like certain names if you want to know who logs in when. It's just really, really cool. Really, really personalized your contact info. Your chat history, custom recordings. And you can say open my Skype account, and that will just basically go to your profile on Skype and open that up. Now, if you go to view, you can edit what you want to see and what you don't want to see. Tools, now here's where it gets a little, all the features are pretty much packed in the options menu. So if you click options, it's going to open all this stuff here. And you can make it start up with Skype, automatically record, do a whole bunch of stuff, enable Skype console, play recordings in the default system player, all that stuff. Active call, start application, you can set it to inbound Skype to Skype, Skype in, outbound Skype to Skype, or Skype out. It's up to you, whatever. Notifications, enable notifications. It has that little window, the property that pops up when Skype notifies you of a new contact sign in, anything like that. You can pretty much change the opacity of that. You can change where it comes, left, right, top, whatever. Birthday notification. So if you have some friends on Skype, you can set some birthdays, and then after that, it'll actually notify them and send a congratulations message plus some music. So it's pretty cool. Voice messaging. Just like I said, you can have your voice message greeting. I can play mine right here, but I don't think you'll actually be able to hear that. It's just basically saying so and so is not at the phone right now, or actually I'll say like whatever is not at the phone right now. Please leave your message after the beep. You can make it answer automatically if you're away or on do not disturb after whatever amount of seconds. And you can even set the recording time. Mine is set to 3, and that's pretty sure it's minutes. Answer outline on connection status, whatever you want to set there. You can even disable voicemail recordings if you don't want that to play, or enable playing greeting and voicemail during record speakers. Skype in, if you have that, you can enable that. Additional settings for voicemail and recording confirmation. So this is what it'll say after they have recorded their voicemail. It says your message has successfully been saved, and it'll tell you the message duration of time in seconds, and so they know it's gone through successfully. Now, this is the auto reply message. When I'm away, it'll say so and so. It'll fill in for me is away. This is not a reply message. I can do it to whatever I want. You can even make it answer in multi-chat. So that's pretty cool. It's like your own, it's your own autoresponder in Skype. Now moving on to call recording. This is my favorite feature, obviously, because I use this for my podcasts. You can make it automatically ask to record, stuff like that. You can make it decide where to store it. And you can even have a known warning. So, like, I think the default one is right when you start recording, it says, your call is being recorded. And then, it goes on from there. But I just turn mine off because I don't like that. I mean, I don't want it to auto-reply because when I record the podcast, it would get in. Now, this is really cool. They can either record in mono or stereo. Mono is when both streams play through one channel of one line of audio. Now, stereo, it's a little bit more ideal if you have different people in your podcast, but it's only going to play, like, for example, my audio on a left speaker, and like the left channel, their audio on the right, but you can mess around with that in editing, but you get more clear tracks because each audio is on each person's track is on a different channel, while mono, everything's all in one, so it's a little harder when editing, but we do use mono just because it's a little bit easier. It's not easier, just when you're in stereo, you kind of have to form both tracks together anyway if you want the sound to come out. Now, this is the sound adjustment level. You can make your mic around 50 I believe this goes by decibel or percent levels, and then speaker is the input of their side as well. So I like to even it out, so my sound when I'm recording a podcast is even with my whoever the co-parts are in the podcast, or I can make my sound lower than theirs so they come out more predominant or whatever it may be. And you can even start an external application when the call finishes, so you can open Audacity, make it open Audacity, maybe your audio player all up right when you're done recording, so you can get right to, editing the podcast. You can even do email forwarding, so you can make it forward email options, and you can, mess around with that as you like. It even has server options for IP addresses and email addresses. Like I talked about Pamcasting already, you can enable it, put your podcast-based download URL, your XML feed and all that stuff. Even do remote FTP, so I believe it just uploads automatically to FTP once it's done. Same thing with blogging, just takes a blogging approach for your whatever services. Now the Blogger API that let me see what it accepts here. I'm pretty sure they get all the big ones, so let me just enable blogging. And they have the Blogger API, LiveJournal, Meta, Weblog, and TypePad. Now I'm pretty sure that's including WordPress, etc. Blog title template, you can mess around with that. And again, they have the remote FTP storage, so that's pretty cool. So they have everything pretty much integrated now. Even advanced tab, you can mess around with this. You can stream audio over while you're recording a podcast. Maybe you have an intro you want to play right in the beginning. You can stream that right over for video recording. You can activate video recording, video mail, and the compression, so it even looks even better. You have your languages over there. Time scheduling. You can enable answering machine at certain times when you know you're going to be out. That way when people call in, they'll know you'll be out or whatever. You can set up a voicemail for that. Application logging. This logs, I'm pretty sure this logs applications of like what you do when Pamela's open. So Let me see here. Create a separate log file per every day. I'm guessing this takes everything that you've done within it, like chat and everything like that. And they even have network, so you can put proxy settings and all that stuff. So yeah, guys, this is Pamela. Really, really great for recording podcasts, recording Skype calls with friends, whatever it may be. Just a lot of wacky stuff you can do with Pamela. It's really awesome. Check them out at pamela-systems.com, guys. Really, really, really great add-on. I'll open this page up again. Again, there's a couple versions you can get. There's even one for business. Really, really ideal for podcasting. I can't stress enough how much it's really helped throughout the podcasting. And not even that, just really customization of Skype. If you're a heavy Skype user, recommend checking out Pamela. Okay, guys, so thanks for listening. Don't forget to check out the site at www.adrianstech.com as well as weurl.com. Thanks for listening.